All right, we are live.
Yes, sir. We might get a little bit of feedback for a second while I swap over.
Sounds good so far.
All right. See if I can get my computer up over here too.
All right. I think that looks good. Still live?
Yep.
Nice.
Hey, it worked.
I'm hyped for the party this weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one, man. I got Troy Todd coming in from Pennsylvania up there, wherever he trains with Paul Lynn and all them. And
Sure.
he's
Bunch of
coming down.
beats.
Yeah, and he's on vacation. He wanted to come down and have a little fun match with me and hang out and party with all the Florida guys. So where better to party with Florida guys than at our practice?
For sure.
It's going to be a great time. I'm super excited.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, could you imagine if Devin either way, I think it's going to go nuts, right? If Devin beats Dennis, the world's going to go crazy. And if Dennis wins, everyone's going to go nuts.
Yes.
You were saying that like you were thinking Dennis Saplinkov is going to win.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Me, Wiz. You think Saplinkov is got the edge?
Man, it's hard for me to say. I think
Remember,
that
they've never pulled right.
it doesn't matter if they pulled right. Devin's left is better than his right.
Not when they pulled. When they pulled, his elbow was still not there.
I think Dennis is a lot more of a match than people are giving him credit for.
Oh no, I'm not saying he's a beat. Go ahead, Johnny.
Yeah, I think it's super close. I just don't see Dennis having the side pressure or the hand control. Like I think he's gonna have a good hand, but when's the last time Devin got turned over? Like his pronation does not fail. I mean, it doesn't seem that way anyway. So, and Dennis is very slow. So I think in order to beat Devin, you need a little bit of speed or height or something. Like Vitaly might have a shot or something with the lever, but Dennis, I don't know. He looks super strong, and if he wins, I wouldn't be surprised. If Devin wins, I wouldn't be. It's like,
dude,
but
Dennis has never. No one's ever beat Dennis.
He's been beat.
When? Yeah. Who beat him?
He got beat by
Michael Todd.
He got beat by
No. He's been pinned. Nobody's ever beaten him. I can't remember in my life anyone ever beating him in a super match.
John Brzenk. Little ass John Brzenk.
Yeah, but listen, Dennis was 19 years old.
Or 2010.
Yeah, he was a fucking pup. He was arm wrestling like 2 years at that point.
Yeah.
Bro, he's been arm wrestling since he was a kid. You can see video of Saplinkov with the tiny body, same exact.
When I was here, that version was the kid version of Dennis.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm not disagreeing with you, but you can't say that when Saplinkov beat Larrett, left arm, which let's be honest, nobody gives a shit about the left arm unless you're Travis Bagent, okay? Or me. Or John. When he beat Devin, it's because he didn't want to face him right. Devin has told the whole story. He never wanted anything right-handed. They kept posting it. Trust me. I've been wanting them to arm wrestle just as much as anybody. This is 15 years, and I think somehow, some way, through the grace of Ingen, Devin has been able to back Saplinkov into the corner. Basically, that's why this match is happening. I don't think Dennis wants this match. I really don't.
I think a lot of people forget a lot of things really fast.
Hey, yeah. I'm a big fan of him. I loved all those push car wars and all. I'm a big Saplinkov fan, but
in 2018, it would have went the same way, whichever hand it was. It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't have mattered then, but this is a completely different Devin.
Yeah, and he has more horsepower and all that. I'm just wondering,
Oh yeah.
Is he
Bro,
able
he's
to?
injecting some kind of bacteria into his gut that releases some fucking I
Yeah,
don't even know
he's
what the hell it is.
yeah,
Protoplasms or some shit.
yeah. I just if Devin can maintain his hand, I think he wins it. It's easier said than done because you look at Saplenkov and he's not the average
So let
guy.
me ask you this: is Saplinkov better now, or when he beat Devin, whenever the hell it was,
He was
this last
certainly
time?
better than,
Yeah,
He was better then, right?
yes.
I
Okay,
think
so is Devin better now, or was he better then?
Devin's better now, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's bridged that the up and down bridges the gap.
What do you
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
That's 100% what that means. He's not even touching the same hand that he felt before. Like this
yeah,
is a giant pumpkin, Dennis or Devin.
yeah. And you know, this ain't even my most exciting match for me on the card.
Which one is
But
yours?
Podzilla and Ungerbaev.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's the match.
That's a good one.
That's the
If
match.
Ongerbayev fucking wins that, I'm rocking a shirt with him holding a fucking like goat, riding a fucking horse, playing his country or his national pastime, whatever the hell it is. Hang on, that's my little chihuahua. I'm gonna go mute.
Big Z is going to go crazy if
Yeah,
Angerbayev wins. Horse meat for everybody.
yeah. I think that's a good match. It just depends on if Todzilla can stay inside of his shoulder. I think he'll win it. It's just Ungerbaev is probably the most technical arm wrestler right now at a high, at that high level there is, and he does it every time. He shows everybody how good he is every time. But that horsepower that Todzilla has is looking. I don't know. Be a big win
Yeah, I
for them.
just don't think he's strong enough for
Yeah,
Todd.
I,
Just
I think
don't think he is.
I think when he gets blasted sideways like that, he's gonna have to really dig deep to hang with
Yeah.
the old. And I wouldn't even
Yeah,
think this
I'd agree.
Todd smash John Brzenk the way he did. So,
Yeah, I watched that again the other day. That was pretty nuts. I'm not gonna lie.
but it could go either way. I mean, if Ungerbaev won 3-0, I'd be like, all right, yeah, that makes sense. But I really
Hey,
want Todd.
so before I forget, I got a flow arm question, Brandon. How are we gonna separate or the belts? How does the belts work in the weight class? Like, how are you gonna keep a I don't know, what's a rank or two above blue?
Uh,
Purple and brown.
So how would you keep a brown? So would a purple and brown ever face each, or a purple or a brown ever face a blue, for example?
No, white and blue will represent the amateur class, and the purple, brown, and black represent the pro class.
Okay, that's what I'm at. All
Very
right.
simple. Nothing different than it is already.
mhm.
I don't
So
know
your
why I
white
thought
belt.
that for some reason, I was thinking that we were gonna. Maybe that was just the last one we did for the commercial that we were doing it like that.
Your white belt is going to represent the brand new guy, first timer. He's learning what to do, how to do it, where to do it. Right.
Mhm.
Next guy going to be your blue belt. That's going to represent a guy that kind of knows what he's doing, but he's an amateur. Right.
Yeah.
Your purple belt is going to be your pro, your average pro contender, your guy that just steps up all the way to the guy that is dominant. So, and these are outlined a little bit better, obviously, on the site and all that. But your brown is going to represent your dominant pro or your guy that is winning tournaments at this point. And obviously, your black is going to be your ranked guy, mastery of all techniques, pure mastery of the sport. So, very simple, pretty easy to look at a guy and know exactly where he would be. So, Wiz, you, for example, you would be a blue belt.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Yep.
would our homeboy that came over and broke his shit off the other night at practice. He would be a white belt, despite
Yeah.
him being stronger than me. right? Your strength doesn't matter. We all go to roll. It doesn't matter. It's how you're on the sport. So it's not necessarily to say a white belt can't beat a black belt. There's a lot of white belts that could choke the shit out of some brown and black belts just because they're so dominant, so huge, But pretty easy with this system, as I found, to look at guys and just see exactly where they're going to rank. And our official belt tester, our guy that has the oversight and the final say on it, is John Zilla himself. So he's got a very good set of guidelines, and I don't think there is any real discrepancy that leads it to a judgment call. And again, if it does come down to something where maybe we're arguing on both sides, we just go with the lesser of two, because you can always move up, you can never move down. So it would be similar if we didn't know to put you in amateur pro, probably let you pull amateur one last time. So that type of thing. But it's pretty exciting when you look around. You can pretty much look at the room and just see, hey, you know what? He's probably a blue belt. He's a purple belt. Oh, he kicks some ass. He's a brown belt. So it's worth talking point too. If you guys just throw out a name, we can kind of say who they are, what their belt would be.
Right. What up, Steven?
Steven, who is Tar?
Yes, Tar.
Okay, it is Stevan. So where is he at right now? Is he pulling? He does not pull amateur at all?
Nope.
Okay, so he is going to be a purple belt all day long. He is a contender in the pro class, but he is not yet the guy that is winning. He is not a dominant pro. He is in the middle of the class, right? So very simple. Name another guy.
John Zilla.
John is a brown belt. He's got a couple pro victories under his belt, and he would be on the lesser side of a brown belt if we had to weigh it. So you could put me or George on the further end of the brown belt. And for black belt, we would go with probably some guys really showing black belt are at this point Chance Shaw, Artem, Brad Grundy. These guys, I don't think anybody would argue don't have full mastery of the sport, and they are also ranked top 20. So, and anyone else that's worth a talking point?
I'm trying to think people on our team that you would know.
Matt King would be a brown belt. Craig Soblair, despite being ranked top 20, he does not have full mastery of every technique and pure, know what to do in every scenario. So he would be a brown belt. And remember, there's no, this is just levels. There's 20 levels between me and Craig Touye. It is what it is, right? We don't have enough belts to put a level between how many belts I'd have to get to whoop his ass. So it's pretty easy when you look at guys to just know kind of what they are. And it's such a good breakdown, I think, that it takes away a lot of the guesswork, man. There's no judgment call of like some guy you don't like guessing what it is. So Kevin Q asks, what belt would I get? So Kevin, and forgive me, I don't actually have a graph to track every person's progress. Are you still pulling amateur at all, Kevin? That would be the first question. I know you are not a white belt. You definitely have displayed, knowledge of the sport of arm wrestling. But if you're pulling amateur at all still, you're a blue belt. So the maximum you can be if you are still entering an amateur class is a blue belt. And then a lot of you guys that move up, you got a couple pro tournaments under your belt and you are not pulling amateur anymore, that would probably be right where you're a blue belt. So 98% in the house. What's up, big dog? Yeah. Think we got some fun stuff planned in the future with 98%. Let's see. Kevin says, yes, I took second both in Daytona. Yes. So you pulled amateur both in Daytona. Perfect. You would be a blue belt all day long. So your next step is going to be moving into the pro class and moving up to work on your purple belt. So I would say congratulations. A lot of people I've seen, believe it or not, guys that can still be a blue belt after 5-10 years. Just saying. But the key is like everything. Same reason we created the semi-pro class with FAL. It was to move guys up. We want to have developmental leagues. We want to have a part where we can move guys through. And I think we've seen that with the other league. Dude, we graduated a lot of guys from amateur to pros. I mean,
Yeah,
CJ Wilson, Jarrett Ryan,
Oh
and
yeah.
these were guys that if you had thrown them straight to Shark and Chance and me, they wouldn't have progressed the same. We
right.
gradually built them up, first with easier matches and slowly now they're real dogs in the fight. So
Yeah,
I like it. I think the belt thing can do the same thing. And I mean, let's be honest. It's nice to have some level, some
Oh
actual
yeah.
level stone. Like it's one thing to be like, yo, I'm like 4 levels behind Artem. Like that's cool, but what does that mean? I don't, what's a real level in arm wrestling? At least here we could say, hey, you know what? I'm blue belt today, man, but I'm working on that purple belt. One
right.
more win, I'm gonna be jumping up.
We
So
just
it's a start. Nothing's a perfect system, but I'll tell you what, we're ahead of the curve when it comes to deciding, right? John, I
Right.
think certified. We did the free belt testing, obviously, at the party, but John certified how many people already?
It was about 30.
About 30 guys already have their belts. A couple people asked me, we do have 52-inch belts coming into this week. So the last ones were 42-inch. I know they catered a lot better to the middleweights and the lightweights, but we got some big belts coming in. Yes, if you have a shorter one, you can swap it to the appropriate size, but tons coming in. But it's nothing different, man. It's pretty much an amateur and a pro class. Your amateurs is your white and blues, just like it's always been. And your pro class is your purples, browns, and blacks, just like it's always been. It's the exact same guys that would be in both classes. So we haven't really changed up much as much as we kind of made everything a little bit more efficient.
Yeah, it's just the easier way to rate yourself and kind of give
Sure.
yourself, you know.
Josh Finelli says I'm looking small. Well, that's because I am small. It's not an optical illusion.
No, I'm just massive. That's all it is. You're just too close to me.
Sure.
Nah, not even close.
I
So
think I'm like
Kevin Q,
195.
Kevin Q asks, "What do I need to buy for the 25th?" Great question. We are not going to make anything mandatory here but a T-shirt. So we next year we will go ahead and try to get everybody belted up, certified up. But being our one first tournament at the end of the year, I don't want to thrust anything mandatory upon nothing upon anybody. So I hope y'all can get the shirt. I hope you do get belt tested. But if you don't, we'll get it done by the next event. By next year, when we come out, yes, as you show up, you will have to do a little belt testing, but that is not going to be anything that's expensive. It's probably a $20 type of thing. So, and out of that too, you're getting a belt. So don't hold me to it, but shouldn't be anything that prevents anybody from doing it. But yeah, all you pretty much need to do, Kevin, is come on out, man. Come on out and enjoy it. We are not trying to put heavy mandates on anybody. Everybody's getting a weight allowance. The big thing right now. I know I hurt a lot of feelings making some jokes. I don't want to apologize to anybody for nothing. I do what the fuck I want. But other than that, yeah, you got 3 pounds at flow arm. If you don't want the promoter all up in your videos, all dancing in behind the matches, come on over to flow arm. Nah, I'm just playing around again for any of these sensitive people. I know I hurt feelings like as I like a wave through the ocean. So yes, nothing really mandatory, man. Come on out, have a great time, kick some ass. We're gonna have the swords for everybody, bunch of cash. I can't tell you enough that Flow Arm is gonna be a party.
Yeah.
It's really just all about
Yeah, but
having a blast, having a good time. One thing I did learn from my previous endeavors is sometimes more serious is not more fun. So we are going to get back to a lot of the fun, the party, the atmosphere that I know we all enjoyed. We are prioritizing loud music and energy. So I'm anticipating some great time just having a complete different. I went out to the Olympia. I had a blast. I really enjoy the expo type things, but if I were going to say what I get to hang with my buddies once a month. It's the party I want.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
like I said, the best time I ever had in my life arm wrestling was in Craig's garage when Chance pulled Ryan Bowen. That's the biggest party we ever seen. Ever in Florida arm wrestling. I'm telling you, man, every single person that was there, that's burned in their memory. And the other next best time I think I ever had was when Artem brought Todzilla out. That was another bad dude. Daniel Worley was like cooking catfish for people. It was a good ass little party. So we need to get back to some of the fun. So yeah, less is more, man. Weight. I don't want none of you guys having to cut crazy weight and dying on the scale. My man Irvin said, "Yo, I appreciate it. He's diabetic, man. So he's telling me how it ain't even an option for him to go without a meal and to do this and it's just arm wrestling, man. We're gonna keep it fun. When we give away $1 million, I'll put you in the booth. You could get naked and do the whole thing. But until then, 198 is 201, 176 is 179. You still got a hard limit, right? We just got a little bit of buffer. You can't come in at 180. You still got your hard limit, but we got some buffer. So,
right.
Who
Yeah,
are
Carolyn,
our unofficial? Who are our unofficial official refs? Any word? Can we say that?
Yeah, great question, great thing. Yeah, we do not have our set referees yet. I have a lot of my guys in mind, people we are working on. But the one thing that I will say is we are going to have our own staffing. So we are going to have our own referees. We are going to have our own production team. And it's nothing against anybody else, but I want to create a product that is very unique. So in order to do that, it's probably not very smart to just have the same people in all the videos. So that being said, we are forming the Flow Arm referee squad right now. I always pay my refs good. I try to pay my refs or my staff more money than they would have made at work that day. So hopefully we get a good squad over, but I don't think it will be any problem. I know we got a lot of our regular guys coming over, but I don't want to put their name out in a sense that until they have full commitment. So
Yeah.
Carolyn says Flow Arm and 98. Yes, great combination. I'm telling my man Ryan Grondin we need Summer Blast in Florida. Winter Blast is cute. Summer Blast in Florida. If you like that idea, let me know because it is absolute possibility. You guys know I love promoting with people. I love teaming up. So
Sounds awesome.
hey, it could be good, man. We'll get a bunch of them PA guys, bring them down here and whoop their ass like we did Cali and Georgia too. So
Send them back with their tails tucked between their legs.
I'm gonna have to get in shape. I was supposed to pull Zach Lee like a year ago at Winter Blast, and now I'm probably too weak.
Is your elbow still fucked up?
No, but now my left shoulder's jacked up. Bro, listen, I gotta start lifting weights again. I'm falling apart.
Yes.
My connections are so weak that every time I pull, I'm getting injured. So I'm back to working out. What else?
I started doing pull-ups, just trying to do what Daniel Price tells me pretty much. He's my unofficial coach, whether he knows it or not.
I just got to hang out with him Saturday at the Olympia.
Yeah.
He's looking huge, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm like gripping up with him is painful now. Just painful. Yeah. Just trying to hold him and doing any type of wedge or any type of frame to frame. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, I was. I wedged my my left arm up, trying to Kings him. The tight got all strapped, and I'm feeling real good. And he looks at me and he goes, "Oh, that feels really good. I'm gonna go." And I go, "Okay, man." And he just rolled, and I was, oh my god, I felt like my fucking forearm was gonna break in half just from him. It was brutal. No business gripping up with him anymore. Too strong.
He's super strong.
Who was that?
Daniel.
Oh, yeah, he's too fucking strong. What are you doing to yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Listen, dude. We're gonna have a good time. I can't tell you enough. We learned a lot from this season. One thing is, it gets monotonous, right? Arm wrestling times 20, times 10, times 11, 12, whatever fuck we did this year gets monotonous, right? So we're going to do crazy shit, man. I want to get back to the crazy things. That's what I really enjoyed with King of Florida and all my past promotions. Dude, we gave away motorcycles in the middle of Q4 to, Hunter Knopf came out and won it. Big ass Honda Shadow. We gave away fucking the crazy skulls at King of Florida. So we definitely got to get back to some of the cool prizes. Medals are cool, but when you're winning the same medal 10 times in a row, sometimes it doesn't mean as much the 10 times it did the first. So that's why we're bringing out these crazy swords, whatever. We got the red and black tactical machetes for this and the cash. So got to have cash for arm wrestling. I think we've got away from that this year. And man, I used to make some good money. Anthony Latero used to do 50% payout tournaments. And, I'd show up and win 2, 3, 4 classes at $150, $200 a pop.
It's a good day arm
making
wrestling.
good money. Yeah, so
should do that 4 weeks out of the year or 4 weeks out of the month, every Saturday. Shit.
Yeah, let's be honest. The guy that wins probably deserves a little bit more than he's getting, anyways, right?
Right.
Oh, show.
Yeah.
No, I think that's going to attract a lot of people to come out and want to arm wrestle because it's fun to go out and win a medal or two or whatever. But then after you do about 2 or 3 of them, you're kind of like,
once you have about 20 medals hanging up on the wall, it's like how many more? You want that money, especially if
sometimes
that's a good tank.
Is the unique ones, right?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, the Olympia ones look pretty dope.
Oh, those were pretty cool, huh?
Yep. And you got that jacket. Let me know if you want to sell it.
Oh yeah, right now. Just go ahead and PM me your offer, and it's yours.
Is it still wearable? You didn't step on it or throw it on the ground or anything, right?
I'm not that type of disrespectful guy. No.
Right.
I even got some flow arm merchandise you could have too.
No, was it
just,
those long sleeves that are very
dude, what's crazy
form-fitting?
is everyone's asking about the I'm not trying to plug another product. I was just joking. But as soon as I put out the sleeveless jersey, I got 5 messages. Yo, do you still have the long sleeve?
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yes,
no.
but
No, but they just think they want the long sleeve.
Hey, the long
that
sleeve
short sleeve looks badass. I need mine early though because I need to get my name on the back.
Okay, what name are we putting on the back?
It's the Wizinator, bro.
The Wizinator. Okay.
Yeah, all day.
The jackets are $200 online. Damn, Jesus, they're $200.
That's suggested retail.
Yeah,
that's suggested.
Thank you for telling me, Carolyn.
Jeez.
For only $100, you could have a red Olympia jacket.
I don't know. I'd rather have. That's 2 flow arm jerseys I could buy with that.
3 on the pre-sale.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Anybody who wants to be a sponsor of the Puerto Rico Arm Wrestling League, purchase you 3 jerseys, and you are the sponsor. We have 6 spots left. Greatest deal in all of arm wrestling sponsorship. John has already became the Puerto Rico Arm Wrestling League sponsor. Garage Grinders is one of the sponsors.
There you go. What,
yeah,
bro? I can't believe they took you off the freaking the sponsor thing, but they kept your picture though. Your picture was still up there.
They fixed it.
John's.
Who are you talking about?
They took your picture off.
No, they fixed it.
Wiz is just ready to stir. He's ready.
I'm kidding, bro. Stirring the pot is what we do.
Come on my show and air your grievances live, please.
I got all my notes right here. I'm just ticking them down.
He's like,
we covered the 3-pound weight allowance. We covered John being removed inhospitably from the poster. We covered John switching over to the flow arm sponsorship. I said 3-pound weight. Yep. So we're good.
John is a Puerto Rico Arm Wrestling League sponsor. Yep. I just want to clarify.
Yep. Yeah, we covered that. And we covered, I got right here, loud music, bring the DJ. It's going to be a party every time.
Dude, you better, hey,
We're good.
I friended your boy on Facebook. You got to bring that crazy ass DJ
No,
back.
bro, don't worry. And now you should see his look is even better. He shaved all his beard. He's straight 70s porn stash, like a real skinny Burt Reynolds. Oh man, looking really clean with like waist high to the belly button denims.
Yeah.
I was gonna
You
say
missed.
we should get that guy a
Woman.
mascot outfit
We need to get him a
and
woman.
just have him DJing, just going crazy. We got our
Yeah.
mascot on drugs in the corner.
Bro, done. You just get the outfit. I had him dressed as the Easter Bunny at my kid's party one time.
What if we get like a really old school, like 70s worn out Chuck E. Cheese costume, but the one that was scary, right? Like not the ones that look friendly now, the ones falling apart, the eyes hanging off.
Yeah, like a Five Nights at Freddy type one.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
just throw him in a flow arm shirt. We throw the mascot in the flow arm shirt. He's DJing the whole night.
Yeah. He'll be able to do it at least for a couple hours till he passes out a heat stroke. Just cut
Exactly.
the arms off so he can
Listen,
mix.
the way
He'll be fine.
his body temperature was like 110 degrees during that tournament or during that party, bro.
Listen, that's easy work for him. This guy, he rides his bike like 16 miles a day. That's nothing to him. He just got his learner's license. I've been helping him. This is the type of guy we got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We are calling all characters crazy man.
Yes.
Freaks. Bring out all the characters. We want them all.
All the misfits. Yes. Come over to floor. We got you.
If you are not loved in your
Anywhere
other arm
else.
wrestling scenario, you come on over here. We will take you as our own.
That's right.
Tell us about what do you got planned, John, for Saturday? It's not Sunday, guys. Anybody that comes to the practice, it is not Sunday. We're partying Saturday.
Yes, Saturday I got a pretty big practice coming up. It's going to start at 12. Everybody kind of they roll in, but at 12:30 I got a left-handed super match with Troy Top from up in Pennsylvania. I think that Marlon Oliva might have a little match with him too, right-handed. Steven's going to pull Marlon left-handed as well, apparently. And then at 1 we're doing the East versus West watch party on my big old 70-inch TV in my garage. Yep. It's old. Come steal it from my house, guys. And we're gonna have a lot of food. I'm guessing we'll have 30 coolers there or so, probably 5 tables going, drinks and food and everything. It's gonna be awesome. Just how we do it every time, basically.
Kid friendly. You could bring your girl. You could bring your kids.
Somebody in the chat.
Plenty wives there.
Will there be Mountain Dew?
For about an hour till Brandon drinks them.
I'm just lying. That was me. That was me in the chat.
There's always Mountain Dew. Always at least a 12-pack. I might have to get 2 12-packs this time.
I was surprised. There was actually still. I think I saw 2 in there when Brandon left. I was like, holy shit! But that's still crazy that you drank like 10 or 11.
John Mundy says, "Where and when is the party for EVW?" It is in Davenport, Florida. At the Garage Grinders headquarters, Saturday. What time does it start? Noon?
Noon o'clock.
Noon o'clock.
Just message somebody in the crew. Get in that chat. I think you're in it, John. The address, we can get it to you very easily, buddy. No big deal.
I'd like to see a lot of the Hogg County guys out there too, man. Get Dylan out. Get all our boys out from over there in Ocala if you can. I'm going to go to the practice Thursday.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everybody out. I've got 2 guys from Miami. I know his Instagram. I forget his real name, but they're like 210, and they're I think they train with Max sometimes and Shark and all that, but they're coming up from Miami on Saturday to come pull with us. So
should we?
Of course, I'll have
the Tough and Bout It arm wrestling fights or no?
So what is it?
As they say.
What is it?
Well, I see a thing that Sterling Jackson set up here talking about some MMA style fights that people had some disagreements, and I was thinking about that.
He said, "Would you Sterling? I will fight any of my adversaries. Anyone that has a disagreement, you just proposition me for a fight. The answer is yes.
Yes.
No.
We do 12-ounce gloves. Official Marcus of Queensberry boxing rules. Keep it official.
Okay, tell me more.
John's obviously going to be one of the ring refs. I can't be in there, but I could keep time. I could ring the bell at least. I'll do that. Okay.
We're scheduling 8 fights. Arm wrestler versus arm wrestler. 3 1-minute round headgear and gloves.
Oh yeah. Yeah, rough and rowdy style. Let's not overcomplicate here.
Rough and rowdy. This is tough and bowdy.
Hey, this is how millionaires start.
Oh, I know.
It goes from this and
the production whiz.
Hey.
Oh.
But I'm there.
Hey, you know what place is good for it, John?
Where?
No better than the ring we built on my property.
Right.
We do it like street beef style.
There's a big 12-foot ring built on that property.
You know what they were doing there? Probably fighting some chickens.
I built it, you dumbass.
Yeah, you're fighting chickens out there.
Calm down. You got the police on my property.
12-inch pit randomly appears.
No, we built it. It is part of a ongoing arm wrestling stage build. But I'll tell you, it would be a magnificent place to host some fights.
Hey,
there's always the one.
It would be like street beefs.
Is Estevan and Ford? We've already booked that match. It is booked and signed.
Yeah,
nice.
That's a brilliant battle right there.
half-gram vape cartridge to the winner.
I wouldn't mind having a super match. I'm still waiting.
A super match.
I wouldn't mind running it back with that Renee kid.
How would you feel if you had to fight Renee?
Nothing to the legs, right?
No.
I feel good about that.
Okay.
1 minute. 1 minute. Listen,
yeah,
John.
I could probably
John is going to be fighting Alejandro.
Oh, don't do that to John.
It's okay. I want John to have a good fight.
No, I don't like that fight. Alejandro's too nice, but he's also real strong, and I don't want John. If anything happened to John,
I could fight. I could fight with Maverick.
With Maverick, who's that?
That could be a good one, right?
Dude in Florida, I'm not fucking with. No.
Why? Because he carries his blood work on him.
Hey, he carries his blood work on him.
What the hell?
Like energy level you ever seen in your life. And
he's like hard as a stone when you push him too, right?
I'd rather play Bloody Knuckles with a 2x4 than fuck with that.
Well,
Not
that's
him.
The pre-show is John playing Bloody Knuckles with a 2x4.
Yeah, instead of fighting Maverick, of course, no problem.
All right, you're right. I don't want to get my ass kicked that bad.
Hey, I'd pick someone like Josh Bennell. You can beat him up instead.
Josh is pretty fucking strong right now. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
and he's kind of crazy.
Yeah, there's a possibility that he kicks my ass. So
yeah,
I'll accept the fight.
Josh could probably he's like that. You'll punch him 17 times, and then he just kind of looks at you and smiles.
He's like Homer Simpson. I'm gonna punch him until I tire out, and then he's gonna hit me once, and I'm out.
Yeah, that's exactly what would happen.
He can't. He's not real fast, but he can take a shot.
Yeah. You can just box George or something.
Yeah, tough about it. Get ready. We got spots for 8 fights, 16 arm wrestlers. Let's see how tough arm wrestlers really are. You tell me we won't tune into that live stream. That's just for fun.
That'd be crazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for fun. That's what I'm saying. You do it like street beef style.
There's my God. Go get Parsons. Sterling, I've been waiting to kick his ass for 10, 15 years. Bring him on. Jonathan Parsons.
Yeah.
I like that.
Go. Sterling might come back to Florida for that one.
Yep. Sterling might come back to Florida for a fight with you,
No. Me and Sterling is tight. We buddies.
I'm wrestling me.
I would never fight Sterling.
What are some of these matches on the East versus West?
Oh man,
You've only talked about 2.
There's a freaking shit ton. Well, Sarah is going against that regular, whatever her name is.
To call out Barbora right after she wins. Just call out Barbora. Yeah. That's the power move.
He has to. And I think she's going to go through her easily. I think Sarah's going to look dominant.
Yeah, I think Sarah's super, super strong and fast, but you got to remember, it's been a long time since they pulled, but she's never nothing for Egley ever. Like it has never been like so she's
so she needs that first round is what you're saying.
For confidence, she's have a lot more nerves going into it probably than Egley. But
yeah, you're probably right.
But at the same time, I mean, she's also super strong right now. Like it's crazy.
Oh, I know.
Is anybody going out there to corner her, or I guess she's gonna be cornered by the other guys out there, huh?
Yeah, I know there's a lot of Swedish chicks going out there. Like I think that Victoria Carlson's gonna be out there, and Carolina or whatever's gonna be out there. So I imagine
I'll tell you guys the matches whenever you're done if you want.
Bro, I have them too.
Okay, nice.
No, go ahead.
Who's winning out of Czar and Georgie?
Georgie.
Convincingly?
I think round one's very close. I don't know how good the Czar guy is. Isn't he coming from an injury?
Is it crazy that Travis just snatched up Georgie like 2 years ago?
That is no, it was a little longer than that, I think.
Well, 3 maybe.
Yeah, but Travis is probably, I mean, you take John Brzezinski out of the question, right? I mean, he's probably the greatest arm wrestler that there was, really. He did it.
I'll tell you what, Brandon told me a story. You should say it, Brandon. The one that you told me when they hooked up the G-force things to their hands. And Travis,
go watch the old WAL, and they'll see all that type of stuff.
Yeah, but for Travis to be so good right-handed in a right-handed world when he's a left-hand dominant person, and to do it left hand no problem, right hand he was still the best out there. He's the problem
is that when that happened and I seen him do that like only a month or 2 off the couch, it really devalued Georgie in my eyes. So I do think he'll beat Zauer, but I not to be disrespectful, but I don't see him as a competitor in the same realm of all these other guys.
Yeah, agreed. What about you think Rustam and Irakli? What do y'all think about that?
Irakli. I don't think anyone's beating Irakli that's not bigger unless they're bigger than him.
Yeah, or they're Ungerbayev, which might be bigger.
And Rustam is 198. Irakli's probably 1 or 220.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Rustam got hurt last time. Don't forget.
Yeah. I mean, he's good, but I think Irakli has just too much back pressure and control.
Yeah. Don't forget John and Sacho.
Oh, yeah, John
and Sacho Andreev.
John Brzezinski should destroy
him. Yeah, he's gonna take the hand control, right? I mean, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna take hand control. Sasha's gonna be like this, almost like Zurab. But
I was just about to say that.
Is he a stronger version of Zurab or a weaker?
I think they're damn near. Well, I mean, height wise, I think they're almost about the same.
He's got a little more drag in him because he like drags down a little bit when he goes. So if he can get John's arm opened up, John's gonna be here with the hand control, and then I think I think
Zura might be a little bit bigger too, like just more physically imposing.
Yeah, but Sasha sink you inside like that, it's gonna be a rough day. But I think John's gonna hook him round 3 and then see where he's at. But yeah, John's probably gonna win that.
Hope it's not a long match because his stamina has been the only thing really in question in my eyes as of late. Let's see here. Well, the Arena versus Fia match, I think that one got replaced. I don't know who the replacement is.
Fia versus Rosa Marie. She's I think she's a national champion out there in some odd country, but she's definitely the underdog against Fia, and I don't think she's gonna beat Fia.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
He has been top of the game for, I mean, years and years and years. And
what do you think's gonna? You know, which match I'm kind of hope it's the first match because I want to see it. That Matyushenko guy versus that Camille dude who has just like this monster press.
Yeah, Matyushenko.
Camille Jabalski. How do you say his last name? Jablonski.
Yeah, Jablonski. That guy looks super strong, and he's a guy. But that Matyushenko guy, man, or how you say his name, man, I don't know. He's too fast.
He is. He is just. He's like he reminds me of Brad Grundy. The way that he pulls, like he's just so technically strong and just, bam, it just locks you in.
Yeah.
He's
I,
beast
I
mode.
would put Ivan, however you say his name. I think he's gonna win that. It'll be a good round one, maybe, but after that, I think he's just too much. He's too good. That guy's been pulling for a long time. I mean, they both have,
Yeah.
but at the high level, I mean, experience can conquer all, you know. Um, and then David Musha versus I can't say that guy's name. I know he's good, but David's gonna win.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I want to see him versus Ingen, see if Ingen has for him.
Well,
But
if Ingen stops freaking doing these weird ass exercises and falling back, he's Ingen. If you see this, we love you. I'm a huge fan. I've messaged you, but you are too old to be hanging off your rack like that, man. Can't be doing that. We're no spring chickens anymore. Come on now. Did you see what he did to actually hurt himself? The exercise he was doing.
yeah,
Come on,
that's
can't do
silly.
that.
It's a good way to
So,
die.
Yeah, fall and smack your head on the ground like that.
Yeah,
I
pushing
know a
ribs
couple
all
people
into
died
your
like
side.
that.
Do what?
I said I know a couple people died hitting their head like that. That's fucking scary. When he was posting how he like fell on the table machine, I'm like, dude, if that happened to me, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
That's final destination. That's like my life is waiting for one slip on a wet puddle.
I'm surprised like he didn't actually break his ribs or something.
Yeah. And other than that, there's only two other matches. There's Frank Lamprinelli versus Matt on the right hand, which that guy's the guy who's second. I think he's second best out there in Italy to Hermes. I think
Frank looks like he's from New York. Hey, Frank Lamparelli. Hey.
That's probably what it sounds like, but
hey, come on, Matt. Let's have a hell of a good time, all right? Come on, guys.
I wish this guy was standing behind you while you were making fun of him.
Whoa! I turn around and be like, "Whoa, Frank, come on! You're busting my balls here. Come on, guy."
I think he's a very big guy.
Oh fuck! You got to against the Matt.
A lot of people aren't talking about, but they should. Roger Learned versus Craig Soblair.
Yeah,
that's going to be a war right there.
Yeah,
because Craig goes in there like a dog. Bang.
Two guys that don't care if they break their arms because they've already done it.
Just humorous plate on humorous plate, just locking
Especially up. Especially Roger.
Well, I mean,
out of control.
That's gonna be a good card too. The Monster Factory. It's a little ways out. So we got another month until that one, or it ain't even that long. 3 weeks.
For what?
Till the Monster Factory card.
Yeah, it's coming up close. 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, there's like 7.
It's gonna go crazy, dude. I'm so hyped. Craig, I love Roger. He's actually one of my good friends. But man, Craig, you better whoop his ass.
Yeah. That dude trains.
I'll tell you what, whoever wins there, I'm hyped as hell because I think they're gonna have a great war. I don't see either of them guys finishing each other quick.
Yeah, I hope it's one of them long, drawn out battles, and you got Craig over there with his face just dying over there, and oh yeah, that's gonna be good. And that guy just loves a good battle. You can tell he don't want to beat you quick. He wants to sit there and by the time he's done, he wants to be at 10% power left and damn near passing out. So,
yeah, for sure. Is this next weekend? I see in the chat, Ryan. Is this you versus Paul Italia next weekend, or is that still is that further out? Because I know he said they're having the domestic disturbance event next Saturday.
Hey, you have to be careful with Paul Italia. That dude's strong, man. He's surprisingly strong. I got a hold of him. I was like, all right, and I was like, oh fuck.
Was he smacking you all over the place?
Yeah, he ripped an arm smooth off.
I know. I sensed when he beat CJ that he leveled up.
Yeah, because he doesn't necessarily do none of this. Like I mean, of course, he started a little cup, and it was practice, and he was starting where he was comfortable, right? But he just kind of that pronation dragged down with that little short arm, and his Latin shit's super strong. So he just goes down, and works. He's
If you want to sponsor me right now, so I could have a match with Paul Italia, send all the money to either Brandon or John.
Send me the money.
You a spot on the T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
Yeah,
how much it's going to take. He's expensive.
yeah, but he's pretty impressive, man. Like a lot of people count Paul out and say, "Oh, he's just this guy and that." If they grab a hold of him, they will understand that he is pretty damn strong, and he puts in the work. So, I'm
Yeah,
all.
he's going to definitely blast someone soon. Ryan, you better hope it's not you. He
Yeah,
I know you guys talk mad shit. I seen Paul walk up and give him a wedgie at the
hey,
tournament. Did
Paul's
you
a
see that?
fool. Hey, Paul's a fool, dude. I love it. Like that dude talks more shit than anyone. Hey, he talks more shit than Right the Hand does, and he has the power and money to back it up. It's amazing.
They're all crazy, bro. I love people that can talk shit without getting butthurt or that can take a joke.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
really valuable in this sport of arm wrestling.
yeah. It's because it's just arm wrestling, but it makes it fun. Like I love good
Yeah,
shit
no.
because whenever you're done, it's like, well, damn, you were right, or yeah, I told you, kid. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
someone's got
listen, there's something to be said for promotion, right? It takes balls to call your shot. Anybody can walk up there and be humble, take the loss, take the victory, and walk off. It's only the motherfucker that tells you I'm hitting it over center field on the second pitch that you really pay attention to.
right,
The
So
one
I
that does
always
it
say
too.
call your shot every time. It costs you nothing to be wrong.
right, but it makes it
So
hella.
man, it makes such a difference too in the promotion and how much you care to watch it. I'll end up with that bag shortly. Don't worry, Wiz.
Are those the freeze dried Skittles or something? Oh my god.
I'm keeping these away from Brandon.
Yeah, I'll send my kid in for those.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've got giant bags of nerds. They gone. They didn't even make it 2 full days.
Gone.
My wife destroys them. She loves it though.
Who's to say? What do we see a flow arm versus 98 in the future? Do we need to bring some guys up there and whoop some ass too?
Let's go.
From what I hear, we're only 13 hours and 41 minutes from them.
That's nothing.
That's it. I'll pick you guys up in the morning. We'll be there at night.
Yeah, I'm fresh
As
as a
long
date.
as I'm not driving.
We would never let you drive. Trust me, Wiz. I couldn't go to. I'm not even letting you cook. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. You are hands off. You're the guy that orders pizza. You seen Gone in 60 Seconds?
We
It's
all
what
got
he
to
did.
eat pizza.
He orders a hell of a pizza.
We all got to
Okay.
eat.
That's it. You got to eat. Yeah. Come to Winter Blast. When is it? Is it in December? We do not know the date. Last Winter Blast had 500 and don't make me do the math on 500 entries.
yeah.
Boy, my eyes just turned green.
At $120 an entry right now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I
Yeah.
just seen a guy he's selling mixtapes.
March
He's only
23rd.
gonna sell 1,000 mixtapes. It's this rapper, but he's charging $100 a piece. That's the smartest marketing plan I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You could get 100 people to buy something for $1,000, or 1,000 people to buy something for
There you
when you
go.
price things higher, sometimes you don't need as much support. But 501 entries, that sounds like a hell of a tournament. March 23rd. Is that even winter? Or I mean, who's behind making these names up there?
Well, you have to be careful, Brandon, because in Florida it's 97 degrees already at that time. Up there, I
Well,
think
it's
it's
called 98-degree arm wrestling. That's why their winters in March.
I thought
yeah.
it was because they like that band 98 Degrees.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Oh,
That's probably
Yeah.
why. You're probably right.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I
You're
think
probably
Ryan
right.
put a picture of the lead singer and that blonde, his wife,
We're
and
gonna
said my
move
inspiration or something. I don't know.
Pennsylvania and just start 99 degrees arm wrestling.
No, you need to do like 109 degrees, and then the picture is an alligator dying of heat stroke, and that's it. That's on the shirt. You have the guy that did your chalk bucket one do it. Yeah, you get that gator, You make the water boil. You add
I need
109 degrees. Boom.
We got to be
Easy.
careful going to Pennsylvania, bro. They got so many good arm wrestlers.
Yeah, but so does
Listen,
Florida. So hey, let's go. That's
you
March
give
20th.
me enough
Plenty of
freeze
time.
dried Skittles, and I'll be a pro for a day.
John,
It
we'll
can
put
happen.
you versus Black Ice.
I'd
That
like
might
that.
be an okay matchup. But all right, we're only going if Carolyn's going to Winter Blast. That's the deal.
Deal.
That's the only way you're getting us down there, Ryan. Yeah, no, that could be cool. I wouldn't mind. I've been wanting to hit that tournament. That one, Michigan State's Contraband Days. I've got a couple on my upcoming bucket list for next year.
So do
I
I.
know we're going to Puerto Rico a lot. We need to get some of these Florida guys out at Puerto Rico. Anybody who wants to go to Puerto Rico with us, there are like $100 flights. Friday to Sunday, you could roll with us. We are going to have a blast at the King of Puerto Rico. But yeah, dude, we're going to be going everywhere. I think next year is going to be out of control. I mean, this year was fucking out of control, huh?
Yeah.
Bro, out in Cali, Georgia. I mean, smashing everything out here. It's been pretty crazy.
Yeah, and there's guys from Florida going all over the place right now. I mean,
Yeah, one good thing I'm proud of this year is I pretty much follow. I mean, every little promotional idea I spouted out, we did. And I know we said a lot of crazy, gimmicky, crazy shit. We put out our own underwear, our own socks, 31 piece different merchandise items. We went and crushed 2 different states, put on a dozen tournaments, kicked plenty of ass. I mean, I personally drew in over 2,000 entries this year. So, I mean, we've had a fucking crazy year, dude. I think the only thing we could have done better was give away another bike at Bike Week, right? And that's probably got to be on the agenda for next year. It felt so good to give the bike away. I think we got to do it.
that'd be awesome.
It was. We got a lot of fun stuff playing in the future. But anybody wants to party down this weekend, the Flow Arm crew is going to be at the Garage Grinders headquarters, Davenport, Florida. Come on out. Is it an open invitation to everybody, John?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not.
Invitation. Leave your FAL jersey at home. No, I'm just kidding. Wear whatever you want, but bring some Mountain Dew. Anything else we got going on? What time? Starts at noon?
Yes, it starts at noon. And I have a little match at 12:30 to see how strong I am.
Are there room for more super matches? Can we book a couple more, or is it just one match only?
No. I think Marlon is pulling Steven left-handed, and Troy might be pulling one of them 2 right-handed. So
okay.
If I can
Anybody
get
has some grudge matches, reach out to John.
Yeah. And then what Ryan said that Nunya and Paul Italia are pulling for 6,000 at Winter Black.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I'll hold the money. I'll keep the money safe, guys. Don't worry.
And Carolyn said she's going by Greyhound. She's going to be there. She's not missing this one.
Oh, girl. I'm ready. We might be going by Greyhound from here. Hey, we'll steal one of the watermelon buses that they got down here, and I'll fill it full of arm wrestlers. No top on, no windows, driving straight into PA. Yeah, good shit, man. I'm excited. What are we, 17, 18 days out from our first event of the year? Flow Arm, new concept, new idea. We are a couple days out from the party. Get in touch with John if you guys want to come to it. He'll give you the address.
Absolutely.
Anything else I'm missing to go over? You need any tables brought? Anything crazy?
I think I'll have 5 tables out there already, so I think that'll probably be enough.
How many tables do you own?
Well, I have 3 tables in my garage right now. One's mine, one's Wiz's that he leaves there because he can't help it, and then Steven has one there. I'm looking to get in another one. It's nice.
It sounds like I need to buy one and leave one there too, so I can be part of the crew or something, right?
Right.
Like, I didn't understand the cost of admission. Now I do. Send me the link. Kevin Q says, do we have to pre-register? No, but you will have an opportunity to pre-register and save some money. The pre-registration will be cheaper than day of registration. We did that at the last event we threw, and I seen Josh as he got there. He registered for it and the free items. So yeah, we'll do a pre-registration. You can save some money on it if you want to, but you can sign up day of. So biggest thing, coming out, have a good time. We'll be partying this weekend and 2 weeks from now.
And the event's going to be at Mikey's Place in Plant City, correct?
Yes, the restaurant, bar, and grill is called Mikey's Place, not to be confused with Pro Gear Gym, which we've often referred to as Mikey's also. So Mikey's Place, Plant City, Florida. This is an arm wrestling hub. A lot of you arm wrestlers have been there before. We're just welcoming them back into the space. So nothing too different. Joe says, where do I pre-register? I will throw a pre-registration link up after this for anybody that wants to save a few dollars and sign up. Other than that, I'll see you guys back Tuesday. I recommend you guys tune on in, check out our pages, give us a little bit of support. Blow Arm Combat and the Puerto Rico Arm Wrestling League. Like and subscribe, share these, follow the pages. This is what you can do to support us, help us grow. Eclipse Tattoo, one of the main sponsors of everything I do. And thank you to everybody, anyone that ever bought a jersey, anybody that ever indulges in any of the crazy shit that I'm constantly putting out. If y'all didn't support it, I wouldn't be able to keep doing it. So thank you. I am eternally grateful. You, my friends, everybody. I will see y'all back next week. It's been a blast, fellas.
Later.
Peace.